Boom,
Yeah.
recording. All right. So I was asking you, what is the
Mhm.
skill that you feel like you want to develop the most and that you see me do a lot?
Yeah, I think your adaptability,
Hmm.
you're capable of having an answer to every type of situation, you know? Like sometimes people when they talk, like they have like some step they follow. And sometimes like the plan don't go in the right direction and you have to adapt. And this is actually tough, you know, some for someone who doesn't have experience to try to to get out of this kind of situation. So this is the first thing I really like. And also I think you're capable of switching also, like sometimes you are very serious, sometimes you laugh, sometimes I don't know, like you understand, like sometimes you change the the
The
the
rhythm.
vibration, the
Yeah.
vibe, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
the
I know.
vibe of the.
Right. Right. I know what you're talking about. Like the ability to, like you said, adapt to the conversation, know when to be
Ex-
playful, know when to be serious, know when to
exactly.
joke, know when not to joke. And
100%.
um, and you also said previously
Hmm.
that some people have lines. I don't do
Yeah,
scripts. I don't do scripts. I just try to be improv and
exactly.
and like you said, adapt on the spot. Now, how do you do that? Because you also said something earlier that you didn't say now. You said
Mhm.
sometimes you feel like you're playing a character or you're not being
Yeah,
yourself.
100%.
Oh,
100%, yeah.
right.
uh yeah, I feel sometimes like uh, sometimes like I try to be a humble guy, you know. And I have like I'm happy that I have like parents like that who give me a good education. But sometimes I'm like, shit, I need to be a bad one, I think. I need to
Mm.
be like rough, you know? And I try to act it, but I don't believe it in my head, you know? So I'm
Yes.
like, I'm like, yo, bitch, something like that, you know?
Right. Right.
And and the thing is, it's very difficult for me to act, you know?
Right.
So I
No, I
think you have to
understand.
believe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's break down what is happening because you're saying a
Mhm.
lot of good things that a
Yeah.
lot of guys struggle with. And I
Yeah.
think for me, that one thing I realized, the information I realized was when you're trying to play a character, what
Yeah.
is it you're doing? You're not being yourself, right?
100%.
Right. So when you're playing a character, that means you're following lines, you're following a specific script. So if
Mhm.
things don't go your way, soon as something random happens, boof, you're lost, right? You don't know what to say, you don't know how to
100%.
act. Um, and the problem is that not just girls but people, they can
Mhm.
feel well when you're not being your real self, right? This is why playing
Yeah.
characters doesn't work. You can play the character of nice guy, you can play the character of asshole, you can play character of humble. So all of these characters that are not you, people see right through it and it just doesn't work in the long run. so
Mhm.
so what is the solution? The solution is to build a version of you which is
Mhm.
at the same time real and can adapt to any situation, okay? So I
Mhm.
think fundamentally the reason you are making characters, and correct me if I'm wrong, the
Yeah.
reason people make characters is because they feel like their real selves is not enough to make the girl like them.
Uh, uh, a real say, yeah, 100%.
Right.
100%.
So they pretend to be something. Like you said, some people think,
Lack
okay, assholes get girls, so let me be an asshole, right?
lack
That's how they
lack of
think.
confidence, yeah.
Yeah, lack of confidence a little bit. So i'm
Yeah.
gonna i'm gonna talk about something I'm actually
100%.
making a video about now.
Mhm.
And I think this is one of the core parts of my personality and that I really try to follow, which
Mhm.
is, as guys, we have to, let me think how I should phrase this. Okay, so there's this thing called outcome dependence. I will explain it to you. It's
Mhm.
basically the reason why you feel like you can't really be yourself. Because when you're talking to a girl you really like, what do guys naturally try to do? They try to say the right things, they try to act a certain way, they try to impress, but then it doesn't work. Why? Why it don't work? Right? It's because
Mhm.
you're once you start craving her validation, yeah, that means you care about her reaction, right?
Mhm.
So you make
Mhm.
joke, she doesn't laugh. How do you feel on
Yeah.
the inside? You're like, oh
Shit.
shit, right? So now you're panicking because of her reaction.
Yeah.
So as a man, you have to develop a certain level of confidence where her reactions no longer matter to you. You can make a
Mhm.
joke. If she laughs, great. If she doesn't, great. Right? So your internal state does not change, is not dependent on how she reacts. This is the core mistake that a lot of guys make, right? So
So,
they may say a line that's not good,
mm,
but the line isn't the problem. It's their reaction to the line, right? It's their
100%.
reaction to her reaction. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. So you need like to change your goals as a guy. Don't seek for validation. Try to, like, you know what you are. It's like always confidence. It's always about confidence. It's like you know who you are, so you don't, like, even if she react like very like strange, you are not like poker face type of shit. No.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you know
So,
what? And that is exactly what you said, because what I'm trying to teach here is not
mhm,
lines. I'm not trying to teach you pick up RIZZ charisma like a coach, right? I'm trying
yeah.
to convey the
Mhm,
fundamental thing that you need inside. And once you have that, that's when
mhm,
adaptability comes. Because if you have the confidence, right, and stop, like you said, you change your goal from trying to impress her to just being yourself. Now it
mhm,
no longer matters what she
mhm.
thinks. So everything becomes easy because I am no longer striving to make the conversation good. It releases so much pressure. Now I'm no longer performing, right? Doesn't matter how she reacts, I'm still myself. All the pressure of what am I gonna say next? Oh my god, her reaction, that goes away. And that once that happens, you find yourself actually naturally being more charismatic. Now you're not as afraid to talk. So you just come off as more secure, more confident, and more charismatic, right?
100%.
So
100%.
so how do you do that then? Well, I think step 1 is
Mhm.
realizing it. Hey, my goal previously, it's been too much focused on her, right? You're
Yeah.
always thinking about what she's thinking, and
Yeah.
that creates conflict, right? So step
Yeah.
1, realize that her reactions do not matter to how you feel
Mhm.
inside, right?
Step
And
one. Yeah.
yeah, and that's easier said than done. You're probably still gonna have conversations with girls, and you're gonna fall
Mhm.
back into the old habit of trying to say the right thing or impress her. But catch yourself when you're doing that.
Yeah. But, so just I will write
Mhm.
step one. It's to change the goal. Is that
Yes, step 1, change the goal, change the mindset.
change the mindset? Okay.
Yes,
Change the mindset.
yes,
Perfect.
right. So the
Yeah.
mindset the mindset goes from outcome dependence, which is a fancy word for basically saying that you have a goal in mind,
Mhm.
like making her like you, getting her number, making her your girlfriend, impressing her. So these are all like goals. Once you
Yeah.
go into the conversation, maybe you have one of these 4 goals in mind, and then you
Yeah.
try to like go there by saying the right thing. You try to
Mhm.
force your way there, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work. But once you abandon
Yeah.
those and you've put the focus on yourself instead of her, boom, those things come naturally. You're no longer trying to manufacture them, it just comes.
Perfect. Yourself first.
Yes.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
this is what people mean when they say be yourself, but they don't explain the mechanism. They don't understand what is actually happening when they say be yourself. They just say be
Mhm.
yourself, right? And that can be confusing.
Mhm. 100%. 100%.
So
Perfect.
let's talk about you specifically. I want to know a little bit about your personal lifestyle when it comes to
Yeah.
relationships, girls. Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Never in my
Never.
life.
Okay.
Yeah, I try, I try a lot of time, when I
Mm-hmm.
was younger, like, trying face to face. I was not like, I didn't take like a lot of attention on how the thing I wear, and how I talk. And I was like very straightforward, I
Mm.
say like you're cute, but it doesn't work, I was getting rejected a little bit,
Right.
and after I trying Instagram, I say one summer I remember, like it was like maybe 4 years ago, and then abandoned like for 4 years ago. So imagine 4 years I abandoned,
Mm.
but 4 years ago I remember I text like maybe 20 girls, yeah, in Instagram. I say shit. At the end of the summer, maybe I have one, I say, hey, the type. Hey, how are you? Good. No, no, no. I try to make her laugh, but after that, I didn't have like even one. I didn't have. I say, what
Mm.
the fuck? And I'm not like ugly, you know.
No, no.
I do sport. I I think I'm a good human being, you know. But I didn't know what is the problem, so I say, fuck that shit. Don't come back.
Yeah, you just gave up on it.
Since that, fuck that shit, man. I'm not gay, but fuck the woman.
Right. You just want to give up on hope because you're like, this is not working, so why should I
Yeah,
continue
bro.
wasting energy?
What the fuck, you know?
Right. And
So it was that. And last time I remember, like maybe, and it's why I watch your video. Like I remember, like maybe one month ago. I remember like I was in with friend because I do wrestling.
mm,
And we have a chat. Like a group chat.
yeah.
And they invite me like in one of the girls, but it's not a girls that I will attract. Invite me in pool
Pool
party.
party.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I was there and I was with friend, and I saw like her friend, and she was like she was beautiful, and I was like talking to her. It was like very good, like in the beginning, but after like I don't know why I fumble. Like 1 week it was good, but after the second week I tell her everything. I say, shit, you're good looking. I like you. Like I want to do something with you. I'm very serious guy.
Mm,
Don't worry. And she was like, yeah, maybe we can do something. Yeah. And after like 1 week, I was calling her and she say, there is nothing. Like, why you
mm,
want to go with me? I want to party and you like, please, I don't want. And tell you like I would tell you the last time I don't want to be with you. But 1 week ago, she said like maybe I don't understand.
mm.
I was like, yo, what the fuck, type of stuff. If you can ask question if you want more like details, no
Right.
problem. Huh? I'm
Right.
like I'm very bad to explain,
No, I
basically.
think I think I understand what happened, and
Yeah.
this is my idea of what happened. You met her
Mm.
at the party.
Yeah.
Initially, she had no idea who you were, right?
100%.
Right. So you saw this beautiful girl. You guys start talking. Everything's going smooth, right? You're
Yeah.
clicking. You take her
And
Instagram.
yeah, yeah, I have Instagram, and also she was like the first one who talked to me.
Right, right, right. So she even approached you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is amazing. This is amazing. You know why? Because this explains to me that a lot of guys
Mhm.
initially, like you said, you're not a bad looking guy. Like you have girls
Yeah.
approaching you, you're getting, and then she's talking to you and she's showing interest. But then 1 week
Yeah.
later, all of that is gone. So what
Yeah.
happened between day one and 1 week? What happened
Yeah.
between? And
It's,
I,
it's like it's like the attention, the attention is like big, and after each week is like
right.
I'm like, what the fuck?
And
Yeah.
I think my guess as to what happened to the thing
Mm.
that killed her attraction and her interest was
Mm.
probably the fact that you were somewhat over investing a little too
Yeah.
fast, right? Maybe you were too enthusiastic. You're so beautiful. I want to meet you again. Let's make this plan. Let's call, right? And she
Yeah.
noticed, she picked up on that and she was like, okay, this guy a little bit too interested in me, right?
Yeah.
Right. So,
But
hmm.
the truth also, like when I call her, I remember it was like after a game in World Cup. It was like 10 p.m. When I call her, I was like, yeah, how are you, Nana? And she say, yeah, how are you? But do you have feeling for me? She say
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
And I was like, no. In the beginning, I say no, and after no, no, like tell me the truth. And I say the truth.
Ah, so you explained your feelings.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. That wow, that makes it even like more real.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
So what
yeah,
did you tell her?
and
What did you tell her exactly when she said that?
that's- yeah. So you're good looking. I'll be honest. Yeah, you're good looking, but it's not this that attract me more. It's like your attitude. I think what I saw is like you're humble. You're very humble for someone who is very good looking.
Mm,
So and you have a feminine vibe,
feminine vibe.
which I like because some women are very masculine.
I know
Yeah,
what you mean.
I yeah, I like your voice. I like your smile. Also, you have a beautiful smile, and I'm interested to do more. You know, to have something. You know, and you have a. I'll be honest with you. You don't have a bad body. I say like this. You know. Also, I say like this. And she was like, I say I know it's tough because I give you a lot of information, and I know it's like I give you my heart, and now you have my heart in your hand. I know it's tough, but I tell you the truth.
Right.
It's like this. Yeah.
Okay, that's very
So
interesting. And then after that, you guys talked. And then at what point did you start losing interest after that? How many days?
like maybe like 4 or 5 days. Like I try to set up a date. You know,
Hmm.
I try to say, look, we can go there. We can go there. She say, yeah, yes, we can go. And like one day left, no, like I have something to do. Oh,
Hmm.
I need to do this. I need to do that. To do that. I say, what? You're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on, you know?
Okay. Right. I know what you mean. So this is the
Mm.
mistake that a lot of guys make is, wait, I'm echoing again.
Oh,
You changed something?
no,
No.
I didn't touch anything.
Hmm.
Just I will maybe just 1 minute. No, 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 I don't mute myself. Uh, what the fuck is that? Maybe. Now you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's
Oh,
good now.
oh shit! I listen. Just yeah. Now you can talk.
Yes?
Yeah, it's good. Perfect.
Right. So honestly, man, what it
Mm.
sounds like happened was you found a really beautiful girl. You were really interested. You have not dated for a while. And you just looked at her. You were like, wow, this is my wife. And what happens is when we do that,
Yeah.
sometimes we overinvest too fast. And I think
Mhm.
you just simply put too much pressure on her because this is key right here. When you're talking to a new woman, you should always try to keep it as low pressure and no strings attached as possible in the beginning. First, like 2, 3 weeks, it should just all be about how much fun can we have together. No kids, no wedding, no I really like you, no please relationship, none of that. Because she still doesn't know you. She's still figuring out, do I still like this guy? So when you come and you put all of this on her, you say you're really beautiful, you have body, you're humble, now she's thinking, oh my God, he's put all of these thoughts on me. He feels this way. What if I don't like him back? Am I going to have to reject him in the future? You know what? Let me just pull back a little bit and go this way so it doesn't have. So you're making her think way too much about her hanging out with you.
Mhm.
What yeah, so what you should have done instead was fun, 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 zero pressure, no confessing feelings. Hey man, I really like talking to you. You're a nice person. Boom, that's it. So you don't over validate, you don't put them on a pedestal, you don't say you're so amazing.
Yeah.
Um, unless unless she's already giving you that. If she's the one taking the initiative, hey, at the pool party, oh my god, you were so sexy, then you can actually be a bit more like that, like you were doing. But
Mm.
if she's giving you this much and you're giving her this, you see the dynamic?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's most likely what happened. She
Mhm.
felt too much pressure, so she took a step back.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
But it's okay. You learned from this.
And I have also weaknesses. It's like how you say? Well, yeah, weaknesses. Sometimes I'm very like emotionally. One example, someone is provoking me, but for no reason. I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck? You like you don't talk like like emotionally very
Very reactionary.
reactionary,
Yes.
impulsive. But
Impulsive.
this is about family, Arabic
Right, right. The culture, yeah.
culture, my friend. And sometime what you said, when I give like 10 times more than she give me, it's like sometimes she lack a little bit of respect. And
Uh
I notice, I was like, yo, you don't talk like me like that, huh? I'm not,
yes,
like,
yes.
slow down. You understand?
Yes,
And this,
yes.
I think I need to like manage my how do you say energy? Yeah,
Uh,
can say
uh.
energy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
No, I totally agree with you. And I think the
Yeah.
reason, like you said, she maybe started lacking some respect was
Mhm.
because when you put girls on a pedestal, they start seeing themselves. There's a quote that says, "Treat her like a treat her like a celebrity, and she will treat you like a fan." So that perfectly explains when we meet a beautiful woman and we tell her, "Oh my God, you're this and that and that."
Mhm.
Now she's up here and you're here, and then you notice her respect and the way she sees you has changed, right? Because you gave her that by putting her on a pedestal too early. You should not try to be cold and be an asshole. It's good that
Yeah.
you are that type of guy that wants to give compliments, but you should save it for a girl that's actually reciprocating your energy and giving you the same, right?
100%. Yeah.
Right.
100%.
And when it comes to the emotional impulsivity, I would say that you maybe practice. Because me, I'm somebody who's very hard to piss off. Unless
Yeah.
you're really threatening me or trying to physically harm me, I'm not going to be in your face. And
Mm.
and I think that comes with, again, internal confidence and not letting people's words affect you.
Yeah.
Being somewhat stoic, it can be hard, especially when you come from a culture where like honor and respect is very huge thing. So I
100%.
understand. Right, I'm also Middle Eastern, so I know what it's like.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, when people's words cannot influence you, that's the most power. They only have power when you give them power, right?
100%.
And then there is
100%.
times when somebody is being disrespectful. Sometimes you're going to have to say something. That does not mean you become a doormat. You don't let
Yeah.
people step over you, but you also
Oh,
don't
100%.
react so fast.
But I have sisters, like two sisters, my friend. It's like I have woman.
Right.
Shit, man.
Right. Yeah. You try
Like,
to. Yeah.
the fuck is that?
And it all
Why you look at me
depends.
like this? Why you look at me like this?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Right.
You
So
know?
yeah. So sometimes we gotta establish respect for sure.
Yeah.
Um.
100%.
But yeah, man. So I think what we're concluding here is
Yeah.
you're a good looking guy. You don't seem
Mhm.
socially awkward. You even had the girl approach you. Huge
Yeah.
sign. But maybe there's some areas where you could, you know, do a little bit better at. And that is the giving energy when the energy has been given back to you. So don't
Mhm.
rush. And also don't put too much pressure on a girl you've just met. Focus, goal. Again, the goal, fun, 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 zero pressure. No, you should be my girlfriend. No, let's go on a trip to Thailand. No, so no future plans, right? You're just focusing
Yeah.
on having fun today.
100%. Yeah.
Yes,
100%. I will try to implement this type of stuff.
yes, yes, for sure.
Very good.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Um,
Perfect.
but it makes sense because as a guy who hasn't had a girlfriend, I was also in
Mm.
that situation. You tend
Mhm.
to be desperate, maybe not the right word, but you really want it, right? When you really want something, you start
Yeah.
acting in a specific way to come and grab it, right? but
100%.
but when it comes to humans and relationships, it's not like business. Money you can just work hard and go get it, right?
Yeah.
Women, it's like the harder you try, the more they pull back, you know
Exactly.
right? So when it comes
Oh,
to humans and relationships, you have to have a little different approach. What are you gonna say?
yeah. Like I did like for 3 years. I was playing football. Like in semi-professional.
Hmm.
Like I went to 3 countries. Like Spain, France, Luxembourg also, and I was playing there with team. So I was very focused. In one thing. I didn't have like a social life. Yeah, social life. I was very always training, and I was kind of proud to not be in this type of life. I will be honest with you. But now it's finished. You have to. Sometimes you have to like close the book. It's like and you're like shit. I didn't like take pleasure in my life. I'm 23
Hmm.
years old, and since 19 years old, always football, 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 football. Only that. And when you see like just one girl, and because me, I stay like this. And when you have one girl who come, like what the fuck,
Yeah, yeah.
I was the guy who was telling to my friend, I will never like let a woman talk like me like that. 2 months after, 2 months after, 2 months after, shit, I don't know what happened.
Right. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But you
stuff
know
about
what?
it.
You should not regret that you were so hyper focused on football because you're only seeing the negative parts of your hyper focus. I can guarantee
Mhm.
you, your period of you playing football gave you so many skills that you're still using today, and it probably even gave you confidence. Because a lot of
Mm.
guys have never felt what it's like to be top 1% at something. You played
Yeah,
semi professional football. This
yeah.
already gives you a lot of confidence in yourself, and
Mhm,
just focusing on one thing is
mhm.
something that I really like encourage, and I think it was a good thing. Again, you're
Yeah.
23, bro. That's super young. You have all the time in
Mhm,
the world to develop your social skills and social
mhm,
life and women. So don't look back and be like, "Oh man, football ruined me." No, 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 no.
mhm.
It probably was a good thing overall.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I even like also I will add something. I it's not about football, but it's like I change my my style, you know, my
Mm-hmm.
wearing style. Like
Uh huh.
maybe 2 weeks ago, because I was like, bad. I spent like $1,000, like change all my stuff,
Mm.
even the I don't know why I buy this
Oh,
shit,
you bought a
but
watch?
yeah, watch. They say because I have sisters. She said like you need to be more presentable, So yeah, even my mindset. I'm like, okay, now I think I'm capable to do it.
Yeah.
So it's why I was watching your video. I was like, shit, I need to learn.
Mm.
So yeah, is this information I add? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Your presentation is absolutely one of the most core critical things because the thing is, people
Mm,
don't learn about you just from what you say. They take one
mhm,
look at you, they look at your haircut, they look at your mustache, they look at your watch, they look at your clothes, and then they
mhm.
make judgments and opinions about you. So if your presentation is shit, then you're already making yourself disfavor, right? You're telling people I don't care
100%.
about myself, like your hair is fucked up, you don't go gym. So people already give you lower value, right? This guy doesn't care
Yeah.
about himself, so why should I care about him? But when you come in there,
Mhm.
you look good, you have a fade, you've done your eyebrows, you have a cool watch, you have nice clothes.
Yeah.
People already, without you saying anything, they already think higher about you. So presentation is a huge part of social life and especially picking up girls. Yes.
100%.
So that was a
100%.
good investment that you made. Yeah. Your sister was right.
Yeah. We try. We
Yeah.
try.
But yeah, so for you, I would not say it's the looks. Like you don't. It's not like you have some obvious deformation that's not allowing you
Mhm.
to get girls. You look like a handsome regular guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. I try
Um.
to take care of my body, like, I train, like, 5 times a week.
Yeah. You're athletic. You play football.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's a very attractive
Sometimes,
thing.
sometimes, I'll be honest with you, because, like, I have abs.
Mm.
And my game was so off. You know the truth. When you have abs, but your game is so off, you take a
Mm.
picture.
Mm.
I
So
did this like when I was 16, 17, 18. This is my game.
right. You send app pictures to girls. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Trust me. I did the same thing when I was 15, 16. But it's okay. We grow up and we learn.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Exactly,
yeah,
my friend.
man, I think for you, once you realize this mindset and the confidence to know that, but it's also really hard. I think once you start getting a girlfriend and you've already, like, that goal is finished, boom,
Mm,
you will stop being as desperate to get a
mhm,
girl. So after
mm,
your first girlfriend, you've had a relationship, I think you'll find yourself a lot more calm and you will stop putting girls on a pedestal because now you've realized, okay, girls are just girls, man. They're just like the bros. They're just like Halsons. They're just like Al Hassan, they're like us.
100%.
Right.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's tough. Even like biologically.
Biologically, yeah.
Shit, man. Yeah, I need the hand, man. I'll be honest.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. We're all men. We're
Shit,
all
man.
human.
Bro, what the fuck? And sometimes I'm ashamed of myself. But shit,
No, no,
it's
no,
like
no,
this,
no.
man.
No, yeah,
Sometimes you need
absolutely.
women. I'll
Yeah,
be
it
honest.
is.
Like as a man, you need
Hey man,
women.
it's a biological need. We us men, if we don't have women, we there's something like missing in our lives, right?
100%.
And that doesn't mean we need women 24/7. I think for most men, it would be enough to know that they can go and get it, right?
Yeah,
It's when they think that they can't. That's the real problem. So
100%.
for me, because I know I can get a girlfriend if I wanted to, I can go 1 year, 2 years without even, being with a girl because it's not a problem. If I wanted to at any point, I can go get it, right?
Mhm.
And so that's the main
100%.
difference, right? When you feel like you can do it,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
life is easy for you, you know?
Yeah. Then you don't need a woman 24/7 around you.
100%. 100%. Oh, it was a very good, very, very good meeting. I take a lot of notes. Try to take a bit of notes, to try to remember.
Of course, it's always good to take
And
notes. And
I'll
I'm
try to
recording
implement
this,
this.
so everything we've said, you can have the video, you can rewatch it later as well.
Perfect, no problem. I hope in the video I speak like better English.
No,
Try
your
to-
English is good. I understand everything you're saying.
Okay, at least. But structure, like certain structure is a little bit off, but I will try to
Right,
improve it.
right. But
And
hmm, what are you gonna say?
yeah, uh, yeah, no, nothing. Sorry, I had an idea, but no problem.
Okay. Wait, were you the guy that accidentally bought the course twice?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stupid. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
That was
So
so funny.
stupid.
I got notification one time, it said Al Hassan has joined the school, and then I look again, it said Al Hassan joined. I was like, what? Two time?
Yeah, me too. I was like, shit. I didn't. I did buy. Like,
Right.
how I try to go in the course and they say
Did you
again.
have two different accounts?
I think yeah. I think I created another. I think I. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I did like two accounts. I, yeah, yeah. I think I did that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's
Unfortunately.
okay. I got you. I got you. I'll just
Perfect.
refund one of them, or and if it doesn't go to refund, I will just PayPal you or something.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. No problem.
So
Thank
I'm
you very
trying.
much. Huh?
Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to think if there's any other major critical advice I can give you when it comes to conversations and mindset. I think we've covered most of the important parts. Do you have any other specific when it comes to like conversations that you're wondering about?
Yeah, yeah. Sometime in the conversation, I uh, I do too much like theatrical line. You know,
Troll?
yeah, theatrical is like we say comedy, like theatrical, like too much.
Oh.
You're like, oh, you're like I don't know, like you're like the stars in the sky. You
Mm-hmm.
type of stuff. But in French, I tell them in French, but I spam with that.
Mm.
Try to be like someone of Romero.
Romeo, yeah.
Romeo, yeah. Try and yeah, it's good for the beginning, maybe. But if you do just spam that, like it's too much, man. Come on, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know where is the point to get like laugh, like funny and that and serious. I don't know where is the point
Where's the line?
line exactly, and where I change.
Right.
Need to change. Yeah,
I actually made a video about that. I'm gonna try and
yeah.
find it.
I think it's the last one when you say like one line pressure, one line not pressure.
Yes, yes, that one.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. I
Wait,
watched
where
it.
is it?
Oh,
Fuck, which video was it? Yeah, it's like what you said. Like if you put too much pressure and it's always like pressure, 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 girls
mhm.
can kind of get scared, and it also can become overwhelming. So trying to finding a balance between jokes and roasting and then real conversation to let the conversation breathe. Because if the conversation is just like this, tuff, 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 and then you're at the peak, like the girl is like
Yeah.
so you want the conversation to go like this. This is interesting, right?
Mhm.
High, low, and this is not good either. When it just goes like this, then it
It's not good.
becomes
Yeah.
boring, and if it just goes like this, it becomes too much. So you want the conversation to kind of be like up, down,
100%.
and a lot of that is you looking at the girl and
Mhm.
kind of being your ability to read between the lines. What is she thinking? Not in the what is she thinking so I can impress her, but kind of having just the emotional maturity to know, okay, where is she at kind of right now? Right? Am I being
Yeah.
too much or am I doing too little or is it okay? So this is a skill that you're going to have to develop with time and experience. It's not something I can just teach you right now, like just do this and khalas,
Mhm.
finish. But
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the more you talk to girls, the more you will realize where does this point go, as you say, where does this line go?
Mhm.
Mm.
100%. 100%, yeah. And do you think like sometime, example, if you
So
have
today
like a
I'm
girl who want to test you, because I don't know why they love testing. They love to test. I don't
mm.
know why, but they give you like a question where she try to, to poke you.
Yes, I call it shit testing you.
Yeah, shit testing you. Yeah, like what is the answer? Like me in my head, I want to slap the shit out of this girl. I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
But
I have
like,
another video exactly named that. Wait. Um, okay, here.
yeah, I
This
didn't
this
watch this one.
is titled "How
Watch
to
it.
Stay Unbothered When She Tests You." It's literally the title. Wait,
Oh shit! I thought I was watching in school, maybe.
here.
Oh,
It's on YouTube.
oh, very good. You're 27. Yeah, I remember this. I'll be honest. This Moroccan girl was like boring. Huh?
Yeah, she was being a pain in the ass. So, what do you
Yeah.
do when a girl shit tests you? The number one easy way to fail is to react to what she's saying, right? In this conversation, this girl tried to call me old. She tried to say, you don't have a job, you don't have money, you don't have career. Now, a lot of guys who are not confident, they will fall into the trap. They will say, no, 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 but I have three jobs. No, 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 I have money, right? So now they're
Mhm.
playing her game. Now you're reacting. Why? Because you're trying to prove something.
Yeah.
But when you're a confident guy and you know your ability, it does not matter what they try to test you with. She can say, you have a job. What did I do? I did the opposite. I said, yes, you're right. I don't have a job. Now she's like, why is he not caring? Why is he not defending himself? So when you go into defense mode, she's like, okay, I have him. And
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of girls, they will be smart. They will try to find the points where they think they know where you are not confident, right? And then they will try
Mhm.
to poke you on that. But again, realize what's going on, number one. Number two, do not engage, don't become defensive. This will piss them off even more. Like, why is he not reacting the way I want him to react? And number
Mhm.
three, at the end of the day, if this is a like super bitch and she's just really being rude or testing you,
Mhm.
you have to realize, like, khalas, I'm just gonna move on. Like, this girl is obviously
100%.
something wrong with her. Why would I invest, right?
100%.
Right.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. And try to play the like sometime in this type of situation, I will try to play the game with her, but not in this type of angry. But sometimes I will tell like, yeah, it's true that you are not like a good woman, something like that. Try to poke her.
You
I
try to
don't
poke
have
her
a
back.
creative now idea, but do you think it's better to get out of the fight or to enter the fight, but talk politely, like with a small energy?
No,
Like,
no,
yeah,
no,
it's
no.
true
If
that
she,
you are.
yeah, okay. So essentially, what I did in this conversation was because
Yeah.
I did not care, and I
Mhm.
was not trying to pick her up or impress her or get her number. I just did it for the fun of the game. So if you're just trying to have a fun time and kind of shit test her back, what you can do is, so in this conversation, what I did was, she was basically calling me broke. You don't have money. You're 27. You're on Amigo. And
Yeah.
I said, yeah,
Ah.
my dad pays for me. My dad pays for my stuff. Now this makes her angry. What do you mean? You're okay with your dad paying for you? I know what's going through her head. So I say this. I said, yeah, my dad pays for me. And then when she says something, I say, well, you're just jealous because your dad doesn't pay for you. Now she's even more angry. She's like, so I'm trolling her.
Very good.
And when you're calm and you don't react and your pulse doesn't
Mm.
go up and you're not nervous, you can kind of do fun stuff like this. Again, I just did it because I am streamer, I make entertainment. But for you, you can either choose to troll for a minute and have fun or you can skip her. Easy.
100%.
Right.
100%. And even in your facial expression, sometimes I have like a big problem. sometimes I'm too like this
Ah.
or too like this,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And you have two type of like this guy is crazy, you know.
Right. Right.
But I don't know how to like relax.
Right.
Just want like you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute because I think
Yeah,
that's the final thing we should talk about.
yeah, yeah,
Another
no
thing
problem.
that I have studied this actually, and I came. Okay, so when it comes to facial reactions, how should you be in a conversation? When you're talking to a girl, if you only have one static face expression and it's this, and your voice does not go up or low, becomes very, very boring, right? And why? What's the biological reason? It's because conversations to turn, you remember when I said this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm talking to you about, fuck, I'm echoing again, bro.
Oh shit! Just a minute. Now?
Try test. Now it's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
so let's talk about, fuck, I'm echoing again, man. It's weird. Maybe I will leave the call and come back. Wait.
Yeah.
All right, test,
Good.
test, test. Yeah, it's
Test.
better.
Test. Perfect.
Okay,
Oh.
I will try to use an example so it's easier to understand. Let's say me and you are talking about football.
Mhm.
Football is something you like a lot, yes?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
when you tell me that you play football, I can react two ways. You say, "Hey, I played football semi-professionally." Now that's something that's actually impressive and rare, right? So
Mhm.
when you tell me that and I react with, "Oh, cool." How does that make you feel? Do you feel like what you did was
It is
impressive?
important.
Right. So it's
No.
not. So this is the mistake a lot of guys make. They're like, they try to be nonchalant because they heard on TikTok that that's what girls like. So they're like, oh, cool, football, right? So that is not the way to do it if you want charisma. If you want charisma, you say, oh, football. You give a reaction. Or like, oh, you played professionally? You raise your eyebrow, you raise your energy in your tone, and what this
Mhm.
tells you as the listener, you're like, oh, I just said something that was important. He reacted to it. So you have to
Mhm.
give reactions, and you have to know when to give the reactions. Now, if you told me, Al Hassan, he says, I have a dog, and I say, oh, you have a dog. Like that's weird because everybody
Yeah.
has a dog. But if I
Overreaction.
exactly, it's an overreaction to what you just said. So your
Mhm.
reactions, you have to make sure that you give the appropriate reaction to the appropriate thing she just said. If she
Mhm.
says, "I used to be supermodel for Victoria's Secret," you say, "Wow, supermodel for Victoria's Secret! Wow!" You see, and this is what makes people feel like you're really listening. It makes people feel like they just said something important, and this is
Mhm.
biology, this is the brain chemistry doing all the work. They might not even realize that you're doing it, but they will be more engaged, and guess what, they will start doing it to you. I've had conversations with girls after I give these reactions to when they're speaking, and I speak, they do the same thing. They say, oh wow, you're a YouTuber, or wow, you do. So knowing when to give appropriate high energy reactions and knowing when to be chill, that's a huge game difference. So you're not always one mode for the entire conversations. You're switching on and off based on what the other person is saying. Does that make sense?
100%.
Right. And the only way you can do this is not by sitting there and thinking, okay, in 2 minutes I will give her the reaction. No, 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 no. You're just calm, you're being yourself, you're actually listening to what she's saying, and then you will find
Mhm.
yourself naturally giving the reaction. Okay?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Right.
you will get really good at this. At this point, when I talk to girls, naturally, I do it all the time without realizing. I rewatch my conversations. I'm like, oh, I did it there. I did it there. She did it there.
Mhm.
Okay?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely true. 100%. I would try to work in this type of stuff.
It's a small detail, but a lot of guys don't realize that they're doing it. Again,
100%.
yeah.
Do you know when I where kind of place I can train my
Yeah, I would
stuff?
actually recommend you go to where I do. I think if you want to practice some of this, go on Omegle, go on Monkey app, go on Omi TV, and then number one, no
Mm-hmm.
goal. You change the mindset. Remember, you don't have
Yeah.
any goal. You're simply trying to have as much fun conversation as possible for you. mainly for you, right? Am I having fun right now? And
Mhm.
number two, you can kind of think about what we said with the reactions. Okay. Normal conversation. She talks about her dog. Okay, cool. She says something interesting. You say, wow. And what I like to do, there's this thing called parrot technique. So if you tell me professional football, I repeat it. I say, professional football. You see? Very simple. It's called the parroting technique. You're like a parrot. You repeat what they say. So you can try
Mhm.
that. You can try a couple of different things, and then eventually you will find your natural groove, what you like to do, how you like to react, stuff like that.
Perfect. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay. And last question, just last week question. Some like sometime I'm in situation where I don't want to open. So I'm like very like how do you say like not in bad mood, but yeah, in bad mood. Like during the 4 years, it's like I don't like the this expression, but I hated women,
Mm,
like incels type of stuff.
mm,
I hate it.
mm.
So I'm like very like in bad mood like this, listening, like talking, and but in this type of situation, it doesn't work. Huh? If you are too much, yeah, like this,
Right,
talk.
right. That's
It's
interesting,
bad.
man. That's very interesting because I think you just revealed a big secret, a reason why so many guys. So what happens is one, they struggle with women.
Yeah.
Two, they want women. So they're not getting what they want. And who do they blame? They blame the woman, right? They're like, okay, I want you, but you don't want
100%.
me. So obviously you are the problem. And then they start building resentment, yani hate towards
Yeah.
women. And then this becomes a cycle, right? So now because they dislike women, they become in a bad mood, like you say. And the woman
Yeah.
can feel this. They're like, his energy, it's weird, it's off, right? You close off and
Yeah.
the charisma dies, the riz dies, because none of that can
100.
happen when you have this feeling inside you, right? So the
Yeah.
guys that actually have the most success with women, it's the ones who are neutral. They don't have any feelings of hate or resentment towards women. And I think that comes from realizing that fundamentally, bro, it's not the women who are the problem. If you're struggling with women, there's a
It's
billion
me.
women out there. Yeah, it starts with you. But a lot of
Mhm.
guys, I understand why they get mad at women, because
Mhm.
especially with
Yeah.
social media, so many creators, Manosphere, Andrew Tates, and many other
Right.
creators, they're telling men women are the problem, women are the problem. And yes, in some cases, there are women who are complete bitches, gold diggers who will try to use you. But does that mean
Mhm.
that's all women?
No.
No, exactly. So once you realize
100%.
that and you let go of that mindset, you will start realizing, like, wow, I can actually build genuine chemistry with women that like me and I like them back. But you seem like
100%.
you've come a far way. Like you've dropped that idea of hating on women.
Yeah. 100%.
Right.
Perfect. I will try to implement all the stuff that you tell me.
Of course.
Try
And
to install. So Oh My Girl, I don't know if I think Oh My Girl is closed. No, they
yeah,
close Oh My Girl. No?
yeah. There's
No?
the one that I am on. It's called youmingle.com. Spelled like that.
You, you mingle. Oh, I
You
don't know this.
you can try Omi TV and you can try Monkey App. You can try all three.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Uh, Perfect. Ready?
So your mission, your
Yeah.
goal right now, you have one mission. You need to get your first
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
After
Perfect. I
that,
will try.
everything becomes easy. Yeah.
Perfect. I will try to do it.
Okay, brother.
Perfect.
Update me. Tell me how it goes. Tell me if you had your first date. Tell me if you feel like your conversations are going better, or if you're still struggling. Let me know, and we'll
So
see. Hmm.
with this app, with this app, it will. Do you think it will help me?
With you mingle?
Yeah, or mingle or like. Do you think? Yeah.
Absolutely, I think so. A lot of people ask
Perfect.
me like, "Have you gotten better at conversations?" I know it's only a screen, it's online. Is it the same as talking to real women? Is it
Mhm.
100% the same? No, because you're not in the same room as them. There's no physical interaction. So in that sense, it's not 100% real, but I
Mhm.
would say it's like 70, 80% the same thing. I talk to the women
Perfect.
in real life the same way I talk to women on a Umingle, and it works. So you can definitely practice it just by hopping on there.
Perfect. I will try just to find you mingle how it's right.
I put it in the
Oh,
chat.
oh, perfect. Monkey app empty. Perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much, huh?
All right, brother. I'll see you around.
Your name is Alcine, huh? Alcine.
Yeah, Helsins. Yeah.
Alcine. Perfect. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
I
brother.
don't know why I didn't beginning with that.
Yeah, at the end of the conversation. Okay, Al Hassan. Al Hassan,
Yeah, exactly.
take care, bro.
Okay. Take care, my friend, huh?
Celebrate.